Well, shit. Oh, hey y'all, what's going on? Y'all, I'm looking at something. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something. Anywho, so I wanted to come in here again, and this is like the fifth time that I've said this, and my afro is a whatever. Share with y'all some stuff I got from Vitacost, just to share some shit. Basically, I had placed an order with Vitacost and kind of got a mixture of things that that I wanted to try or whatever. First being this organics penetrating Moroccan organ oil extra for dry and coarse hair, and the bottle is about this size. Well, I'll show y'all shit. And if you have this and you've used this already, share it with me. Let me know what your experience with it is. But this is the size of the bottle. And so I'm going to give this a whirl and see if it helps me. Because right now, during the summer or whatever, it's just causing me a problem. And then, y'all, I take a lot of medicine. And anything you take comes out through your head. You know what I mean? Like, it just does. And I think that is causing me a problem as well. So next thing I got is the Alba Botanical Leave-In Conditioner, Advanced Botanical Color Protecting Formula. It is for dry or damaged, natural, and color treated hair. So I bought this as a leave-in conditioner. I took some out already to put on this to show y'all the consistency. Oh, can y'all see that? So it's pretty thick. I'll throw that away. It's pretty thick. So I did use some of this, and it felt pretty good on, and right away I kind of felt the difference. So definitely, you might want to give this a whirl. And let me say this, because literally, y'all, I've gotten, and I counted them, which it's okay, y'all, my loves. On the Vitacost, again, you go, the link's going to be below. You click the link, fill out, put your email in. Wait a little bit, or go check your email. Sometimes it's right away, and then sometimes it may take a little bit. They'll email you a source code, which is your $10 code. You put that in. After you've checked out, you'll see a little box. And you can either just spend the $10 or under the $10 and pay the shipping, of course. Or if you want to get some more things and just say, well, I'm going to add that, to what I'm getting. That'll help me. Because right now, any of the Vitacost brand, I believe, if you spend $25 off of their brand, $25 in their brand, you will get free shipping. Otherwise, if you spend $49, you're getting free shipping anyway. So if it's some things you've been wanting to get, like the olive oil, and I keep this down here because I got my hair being over here. I use this. This is the coconut oil that I use. They have the bigger one. It works fine for me. They also have jojoba oil. They do have olive oil and that type of thing over there. But I definitely use this. And they have the Giovanni products. Shampoo, leave-ins, all of this. This is not Giovanni. This is my leave-in that I made, from the Kimmy Tube method. Okay, next thing I got was some Nivea, which is from the drugstore side or whatever. This right here is what I used on my kids for their skin. The same thing my mother used on my skin as a, as a baby. Brent had extremely dry skin, and, she was like, we're going to use this, for his skin. It does work well for, for babies as well. It does not harm, and it has a cute little smell to it, if you've used Nivea. I do suggest this for those who have little ones, or for yourself. But definitely if you have little ones, this definitely works, and it has vitamin E in it, and give it a whirl, give it a try. It works just fine. Trust me. My mother didn't use the Johnson & Johnson, and Nivea's, pretty pricey, so it wasn't about the coins, it was about making the skin feel better and look better. So I suggest this, as well as I suggest this to anybody. They do have a formula for extra dry skin, but this is the original one. 8.4 fluid ounces. So I just love Nivea. If I'm not going to use Nivea, I want shea butter, which I did have some folks write me and say that I seen it in the header that they make shea butter. Anybody who wrote me, please, can you email me again, because they kind of got lost inside the shuffle. So please do. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, I really do need some shea butter, some whipped shea butter. Okay. Next thing, this is from Organics as well. This is the Nourishing Coconut Milk Hibiscus Creamy Body Wash. And yes, I'm still using my peppermint. And yes, I did get another bottle of it. I don't play with that. But I bought this because I was thinking about using it as like a bath, you know, bubble bath or whatever. And, you know, in case I want to, you know, just want to use a regular body wash or whatever. It does smell delicious. So if you've used this, let me know. If you use this and this shit caused you a problem or in any way, let me know. And now that I've said that, let me say this, because on my last video, somebody said, much love, I like the Dr. Woods brand. Have you tried the lavender? So of course I did. They didn't have the big one, thank God. So I bought the little one. Used that shit one time. Had to take some fucking Benadryl because I just started turning red and shit. Not that it's your fault, because I had no idea. It must have been the lavender in it because it was Castile. But child, woo, I used it one time, honey. That shit will never be used again. It is garbage. But I think it's just a lavender in it, I guess. But it had me with red spots on me and shit. And I know it's not the Castile soap or whatever, because I used the peppermint one. And the black soap works fine for me. So I believe it's the lavender that's in it. But that shit had me red with blotches and shit instantly, y'all. Anywho. Next, and to my love who wrote that, that's, you know, it's neither here nor there. It was up, you know, it's not your fault. It was up to me whether I wanted to try it. And by suggestion, I said, well, shit, let me try the lavender or whatever. Maybe I'll use that at night when I take my, you know, showers at night. Because lavender is supposed to, you know, relax you and shit. Well, honey, it don't. And it had my. So. Anywho, on to the next thing, the Garnier Fructis Style. This is the Sleek and Shine Anti-Humidity Smoothing Milk. Instantly smoothing and frizz control. It says strong on it. But that's that one. What is it? Yeah, I dipped my hand in that gel. I did use a bit of this too. And it smells good. And it did a little bit of what it said it done. I need to put it to another test. But under here, my hair is in twists. I took the advice, which I'm taking everybody's advice. For the most part, African Export said under my wigs, be sure to wear twist braids or something, you know, as a protective style, and it will grow better or whatever. So I am doing that. Anywho, like that. On to a shampoo. It's the Alba Botanical Natural Hawaiian Shampoo. Mango. And y'all, this shit smell good enough to drink or eat. But it doesn't have paraffin, sulfur, certain sulfurs, because it says it doesn't have these. It's like 3 different sulfurs on here that it doesn't have. So apparently it's got one in here somewhere. But I'm going to try it and see. Shit, I'm going to try it and give it a whirl. Just for the times when I want to wash, you know, when I need to wash my hair like every 6 to 8 weeks or whatever. You know, otherwise co-wash. And I'm going to pour some olive oil in this. Next, I got this Renewing Moroccan Argan Oil Intensive Moisturizing Treatment by Organics. And it smells delicious as well, y'all. I think I've seen a couple of people that had these in a haul before, and some people who, you know, like this. So I'm going to give this treatment a whirl and see, you know, what it does. If you've had this one, please let me know how you liked it. I also got Trying to Be Greener. I'm trying to be greener. I also got this daily shower cleanser. It's a natural shower cleaner. Ylang. Clean without rinsing. Non-toxic, plant-based, power green technology is what it says. And that's the brand. And this came from Vitacost as well, y'all. My husband sprayed some of this already in our bathroom, in our room. Now, the shit just say plant-based, but we had to come up out of there. It was so damn strong. Now, the shit started working immediately. You know what I mean? Like, you could see it. So, it's definitely a good cleaner, but make sure you have that window open. Now, will I try any more of it? Yes. Will I buy this again? Yes. Will I try some of the other ones? Yes. I was really impressed, but I just was taken back by that smell. You know, so, you know, it was just kind of strong. Let's see. Last thing that I got, and I did use this as well, but I brought it in here. This is the Body Benefit Exfoliating Facial Sponge. Y'all, this is far. So just put in facial sponge. This is facial sponge exfoliating crack. I use this shit. Let me just tell y'all. You just lightly, and you can just feel it. I don't have any makeup on, no anything. And for some reason, I didn't put a moisturizer on today. You know what I mean? Either. But it like brought my natural oils or whatever to the forefront. This really has my skin feeling smooth. I don't have a lick of makeup on. Not a lick. Nothing. None of it. This made me feel so good. It really did. I cannot suggest this enough. This is crack. So for those who will take advantage, go over and get you a sponge. Get you some peppermint soap. Now I don't use that for my face, but you can get the black soap by Dr. Woods, or whatever you use to cleanse your skin, honey. But this, please don't, whatever you get, make sure you get one of these, unless you are going through chemo treatment, radiation, or whatever. If you're going through that, you already know that you cannot be washing your face and shit like that. If you have red blotches, this type of thing, your skin's already sore, don't do that. You know, and I mentioned radiation, chemo, and stuff like that because I know how your skin will get while going through treatment. So y'all, that's the gist of it. That's what I got. Was there something else? I was gonna share something else with y'all that I had gotten. No, this is from my other channel. So y'all have to come over to my other channel to see this. I do have some more jewelry and things I wanted to share. You know, with y'all, whatever. So I'm gonna put the link below to Vitacost, and you know, that's the gist of that. And I was gonna talk about something else when I came in here, but I didn't just kind of calm my nerves. I'm getting at the point where I'm kind of tired of people and they bullshit on YouTube. You know, not necessarily, and this is not necessarily shade to me. You know what I mean? It's just, people do have a right to their own opinion. And opinions is like assholes are belly buttons, whichever one you want to say. But I'm kind of getting over this thing about, although I understood kind of where this one particular lady was coming from, I'm kind of over this point of, I don't know. You know that they send them better wigs. This has nothing to do with wigs here. This is just some, you know what I'm saying, what I'm showing y'all, just some shit that I bought. But I just kind of get, I'm over that. You know what I mean? I'm really over that. And I don't know if it's that. It's a lot of motherfuckers on YouTube that are saying this wig is grand, this wig is great, and not, you know, giving the actual factuals about it. If they are, then they wrong in a motherfucker. You know. But when you see shit like, and they one of the people that's repping for, you know, one of the upper YouTubers repping for one of the, that's some bullshit. Although, and again, I will say it was not about me, but it's just kind of like everybody's not that fucking way. Everybody's not that way. And I have bought plenty of wigs. Plenty. I buy more than I get, trust me. But I don't think that every, and I'm not going to fucking say guru because it's not a motherfucking guru on YouTube. But I'm talking about people who may have a few more subscribers or whatever. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? Again, for the most part, the people that I watch will tell you what they do and they don't like about these wigs. With that motherfucking being said, when a motherfucker see you running afoul and they done brought a motherfucking wig, come back to that shit. I'll leave a comment and say, my wig wasn't that way. You know, instead of, you know, sideways shit. You know. It just, you know, and I was watching, you know, this lady's video who was very instructive on how upset she was with her unit. Now, just, you know, how it wasn't nothing like what she thought it was going to be. And to be quite honest, she was right. The motherfucking wig was a wreck. It looked a motherfucking wreck. And I understood exactly where she was coming from, because I done got a whole bunch of shit I didn't like. But it's the people who will be like, you know, Kiki, those folks that do, girl, say that shit to the person who did it. You know, don't be somewhere else saying it. Is all I'm saying. And this is a person, you know what I'm saying? Say it to them as soon as they do it. But don't put all of us in one fucking category. Now, I will agree with you 100 motherfucking %, because for the most part, only one person has really did a review on that brand of wig, period, anyway. So if I was watching that shit and I bought a wig and wasted my money, I'd run straight the fuck to the person that I watched their review. You know, but everybody ain't like it. And even though I know, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't about me, to me, or none of that, I just felt some kind of way about it. On both fronts. Being a consumer and being a person who did reviews or whatever. But most of the people I watch, now I have watched some skinny grinning ass motherfuckers doing wigs, and that motherfucker will be jacked the hell up. Still talking about they love it, it's fabulous, whatever. You know, and it is ridiculous. But you know, after you look at a motherfucker looking a fool in a wig and you see that motherfucker falling apart and they still talking about they love it, you just click up off that motherfucking video and say, I can't trust this bitch's view. And I'm done with that. I will never take advice about a wig from her. That's the way I play it. You know, if I buy some shit, and you know what I'm saying, although wigs can't have a flaw, but this whole shit about wanting to come out to every motherfucking baddie who may get a motherfucking wig, I think it because you buy your wigs only that your motherfucking review or opinion is any better. That's not so. And a lot of ladies, most of the ladies that do reviews on here, whether they got 10 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, they buy wigs and they review wigs. But 9 times out of 10, we done bought more motherfucking wigs than we get sent to us. Trust that. And at the end of the motherfucking day, you know what I'm saying? You and yourself and your reputation is not worth faking a motherfucking funk and telling a lie about a motherfucking wig and have your word out there all wrong or whatever. I'll tell you from day motherfucking one since I came on here back to the motherfucking Kathy wig, check up on it and go back to that motherfucking review. That bitch was a wreck. And I've been buying, hitting and missing and buying wigs and this and that and other, and just got at the point really where folks will send me. So, you know, most of the ladies who do reviews, they done bought a mini wig too. A mini motherfucking wig. Now for those who have came on and been like, oh, I love it, it's absolutely fabulous, and and know that motherfucker's jacked up and still, you know, roll with that and don't throw that shit to the graveyard and don't tell y'all, they wrong in a motherfucker. But with that being said, everybody has an opinion, and what might look a fucking fool to you might not be a fool to them. But some shit's just a given. If half the wig fell out before you could get it on, bitch, it's jacked up. You know, so that's just some side shit that was just kind of wearing me thin. And that's the gist of it. Y'all, I'm going to put the link to the Vitacost below. So I'm out of here, y'all. Much love.